Manchester United are interested in signing Jonathan David this summer, with the player reportedly keen on a switch to the Premier League, according to The Guardian. The striker netted 26 times in all competitions last season for Lille, in what was another fruitful campaign in front of goal. With just 1 year remaining on his current deal, the French club are understood to be willing to part ways with David for just £20 million, which is in turn prompting significant interest from English top-flight clubs. Chelsea, Tottenham and West Ham are said to be ready to rival United for the attacker, in what could become an intense four-way tussle, according to The Guardian. David, who is currently playing for Canada at the Copa America, is supposedly eager to join a Premier League outfit, with his representatives already in talks with various suitors over a deal. After impressing in Belgium for Gent, David earned a move to one of Europe's top 5 divisions, joining League One side Lille for €30 million in 2020. Since then, the Canada international, described as being next level by former national team coach John Herdman, has played 183 games for Les Ducks, scoring 84 goals, and has consistently been linked with moves away in that time. Now, the 24-year-old could finally complete a switch to England, where several clubs are lining up to acquire his services. Manchester United are on the hunt for a new number 9, as they look to provide raw talent Rasmus Højlund with increased competition. Højlund scored 10 Premier League goals in his first season at Old Trafford since his £64 million move from Atalanta, and while the United hierarchy are said to be admirers of the Dane, they want to push the player by adding another forward. At £20 million, David may represent the perfect candidate to fulfill this role, a player that can potentially take Højlund's place but could also in turn act as a mechanism to improve the player, all for a cut price. However, The Guardian report that United's interest is likely to depend on whether Ineos initiate a £34 million move for Bologna's Joshua Zirkzee, who is supposedly advancing in a switch to Old Trafford. The interest in Zirkzee, combined with the huge amount of competition for David, could mean that ultimately the Red Devils opt for the former, with the latter potentially set to be the subject of a lengthy saga. While a new striker is on the agenda, Eriktenhag will also be eager to bring in at least one new central defender this summer, with the volume of links to this profile of player suggesting it's a top priority for the club's new ownership group. Ineos have thus far been engaged in an ongoing transfer battle with Everton for Gerard Branthwaite, but are understood to be reluctant to get drawn in too significantly to the England international. Elsewhere, a list of alternatives to Branthwaite has been established. Jean-Claire Todibo has long been linked with a move to the northwest, although a deal could be off due to UEFA restrictions on related party transactions. Elsewhere, if Victor Lindelof is allowed to leave this summer, United have identified Matthijs de Ligt and Lene Yoro as 2 potential signings.